I am dead inside. Anyways, everybody, welcome back to my week 6 predictions. We didn't do power ranking this week because the 49ers pissed me off so bad that I didn't want to do shit for a while. But we are back, and let's get right into the first prediction with our Thursday night matchup. You got the San Francisco 49ers traveling to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. The Niners have been bad. Seahawks have also been bad. We're all bad together. Essentially, the Seattle Seahawks lost to the Lions and the Giants. They're 3-2. Niners lost to the Rams and Cardinals of all teams, and now we're 2-3. And oddly enough, this game right here determines who will be in first place in the NFC West. Because the Niners win, they'll have a 3-3 record and a win over Seattle. Seattle falls to 3-3. We used to be a good division. Niners, I don't know what's going on with them. They can move the ball down the field, but they just cannot score in the red zone for whatever reason. Poor coaching, poor play executed. I have no idea. It's really annoying. And then for some reason, they have big leads on these teams, and they just let them hang around for such a long time and come back. It makes no sense. This right here is a must-win for the 49ers more than it is for the Seattle Seahawks. So again, it's still a long season, but the Niners are 0-2 in the NFC West division, which is never a good thing when you want to win a division. And the Niners all three losses that came this year are all from NFC NFC conference opponents. So it's bad right now. So the delusional Niner fan in me is gonna say Niners are gonna win this game. We need to win this game because if we don't, we might be cooked. Now, the next game up, we have on Sunday, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Chicago Bears. And I believe London, I believe this is another Europe game. Jacksonville is usually at home at these games, basically have a home field advantage because everybody loves the Jaguars out there for some odd reason. I don't understand. It makes no sense to me. And they're taking on a Chicago Bears team who seems to be going in the right direction now with Caleb Williams. So it could go either way. It can't go either way. Give me the Chicago Bears to win it. I think the Jaguars will continue to struggle, and I think that seat is going to get a little bit hot for Doug Peterson if it's not already on fire. So give me the Bears to win it. And now we got the Arizona Cardinals, who are coming off a big win over the San Francisco 49ers, taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now, here's a matchup that could go pretty surprisingly, because I wouldn't be surprised if Arizona could get a magic win over Green Bay, because Arizona's been playing really good. Kyler Murray has been phenomenal lately, and Marvin Harrison Jr. has also been pretty great with them. They have a really good connection starting to grow out there in Arizona. But the Packers are still the Packers, and they're still one of the contending teams in the NFL right now, especially in the NFC division. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers to take this win. But I wouldn't be shocked if Kyler Murray could pull out an upset, if this would even be considered an upset, because, again, Arizona has not been playing bad, honestly. So, it could go either way, but give me the Packers just for a safe pick. And now for a matchup between two AFC South Division opponents, we got the Indianapolis Colts versus the Tennessee Titans. I'll be honest, guys. Does anyone really care about this game? Like, does this really interest anybody outside these two fan bases? Because, honestly, I don't know what's going on in Indianapolis. They probably should start Joe Flacco at this one because he's been looking a lot better than Anthony Richardson. And Richardson's still, like, he's still a prospect they need to mold into the player they want to be. And for fantasy purpose, Joe Flacco will probably feed the ball more to Michael Pittman, which will be beneficial for me because I suck at fantasy right now. And I thought Michael Pittman was going to be good this year, but apparently Anthony Richardson can't throw the fucking ball. And then, speaking of can't throw the fucking ball, we got Will Levis, who I was a fan of. I thought he was going to be really good this year, but boy, has he been bad. The only good thing he's been doing is all the memes. And those are hilarious. Like, the Will Levis meme train needs to go on all season for any type of relevancy that the Titans want. But with that being said, give me the Indianapolis Colts to take the win here. And now we got the slaughter game of the week. We got the Houston Texans taking on the New England Patriots. And I'm sorry, New England fans, look away because this one will not be pretty. You got the Texans, who are being very, very good this year against your team, who is not very, very good this year. I fear for Jacoby Brissett's life. I heard that there's been rumors that they might just start Drake May. Why would you do that? He is going to get pulverized out there behind that horrible O-line you have. But again, poor Jacoby because he's just become the sacrificial lamb. But either way, give me the Texans to win this game. It's gonna probably be a blowout, but probably gonna be wrong, and Patriots are gonna somehow pull out a miraculous miracle. But we're gonna go with the Texans right now, and hopefully Nico Collins is okay because I think he was it Nico or was it Tank? One of them got hurt, and I'm really concerned. And now another divisional showdown. We got the NFC South, Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on New Orleans Saints. The Bucs look like one of the best teams in football. The Saints looked like a best team in football up until 2 weeks. Then they just started being the Saints. But this should be a pretty good matchup because, again, divisional matchups always go harder than normal matchups do for some odd reason because these teams play each other twice a year. They know each other very well. They know the schemes. They know the coaching. They know the players. But unfortunately, the Saints did lose Derek Carr last week. So now Jake Haener, I believe, will take the starting role. Fresno State alumni. Go Dogs. But I don't see the Saints having much of a chance here, and unfortunately, I just think the Tampa Bay Bucks are just gonna be way too much for Jake Haener to handle on offense, and I just think the Bucks' offensive firepower is just gonna outscore them and just put up so many points. Unfortunately, Saint fans, this is not gonna be a good one. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win it. And now we got the Cleveland Bill Cosbys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. So the Eagles are coming off a bye week. The Cleveland is just coming off a bad game where Deshaun Watson just gave up on the team. Literally, Stefanski wanted to go for it. Is that the coach? Yeah, Stefanski, he wanted to go for a 4th down. Deshaun Watson was already walking down the field. You saw the frustration in Stefanski's eyes that he is so done with them. I don't even know why he's still starting. Put Jameis Winston, just put Jameis Winston out there. Like, at this point, give the man who will throw you 30 touchdowns. He might throw you 30 picks, but he's going to throw some bombs out there and, like, get something going for your season because I can see why they didn't want to bring Joe Flacco back because the QB controversy would be off the wall, and it's already off the wall going on this year. Deshaun Watson is not the same quarterback. He is a bum. He is trash. I don't even know why Cleveland fans put up with this. I would just start throwing stuff on the field. Just start throwing shit. Just say, fuck that guy. Maybe he'll come out that he went to a P. Diddy party and that'll put the Deshaun Watson era to rest. But it ain't looking pretty. Give me a rested Philadelphia Eagles to just run all over the Browns. And in a very fortunate ass whooping for Deshaun Watson. And now we have the Washington Commanders, the surprise team of the year, aside from the Minnesota Vikings, taking on the Baltimore Ravens, who are finally getting their groove together. And it looks like they become a very good team once again. Now, a lot of people would be like, well, the Ravens aren't going to win it. The Commanders have a young quarterback. They're still kind of unproven, this and that. But fuck all that. I'm going with the Washington Commanders for the upset victory here over the Baltimore Ravens. And this is where Jaden Daniel proves that he is that guy. And the Commanders prove that they are that team. And by all means, I am not a Commander fan, but I am so sick of the Eagles and Cowboy fans. Give me the Commanders, man. I think the Commanders are going to take that division this year. And I think they're going to shock a lot of people and possibly go on a playoff run. So, Commanders upset the Ravens. Book it. Now, in another very good divisional matchup, quite a few divisional matchup games we have this week. We got the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Denver Broncos. Broncos, very dominant performance against the Raiders last week. They just did whatever they want to them. Like, they said, we're going to run, they're going to run. We're going to throw, we're going to throw. Raiders had no answers for it whatsoever. And the Los Angeles Chargers coming off a very well-earned bye week. And, it was an early bye week, but it's time for them to get rested. I know Justin Herbert was a little banged up, so hopefully he'll be good to go. And this could be a very good matchup for this team, these two teams who are trying to challenge the Kansas City Chiefs in that division. But I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Chargers just because I do trust Jim Harbaugh a bit more, and I do trust Justin Herbert more than I trust Bo Nix. But if I'm wrong, I wouldn't be surprised either because, again, the Broncos look like they kind of found a little groove going on. And they've been winning games even when they only throw for 60 yards. So, go figure. But give me the Chargers to win this one. And now, speaking of the Raiders just got their teeth kicked in last week by the Broncos. It was not a nice game for them. I'm pretty sure it's not nice times in Las Vegas when it comes to coaching questions. Devontae Adams wanting out. No real answer at quarterback. The only highlight this team really has going on for them is Max Crosby in the defense, but that's really about it right now. It's not fun times in Vegas. I can tell you that much from the Raider fans I've spoken to. And now we got the Pittsburgh Steelers who are coming off a loss to the Dallas Cowboys in a very good game, very competitive game. I thought the Steelers were going to get it at the end, but go figure. The Cowboys found a way to win it out and get that game-winning touchdown at the end, and it's just is what it is. But now, who do I think is going to win this matchup? It's the Steelers. The Steelers just have a lot more things going for them than the Raiders do. I think the Raiders are in for a really long bad season, especially after the Davante Adams trade goes through. They just have no real direction right now. And unfortunately, I don't think Antonio Pierce was the one who was going to be able to right a ship of this caliber for the Raiders, who've been struggling for years and years. They really need a game-changing coach, and hopefully they can find it soon, so that way they can start getting on the right track. But as of right now, give me the Steelers, and the Raiders continue to fall. And now we got the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. Falcons are winning it. Hands down. No questions, if, ands, or but. Falcons are winning this game. If you think by any chance you think Carolina's win, you're either a very delusional Carolina Panther fan, because most Carolina Panther fans know that it's not, this ain't the year. But give me the Falcons to win this game. I don't even got to spend much time on it. And now for our Sunday Night Football game of the week, we got the Cincinnati Bengals taking on New York Giants. God, that's an awful Sunday night game. But we got the 1-4 Giants taking on the 2-3. 1-4 Bengals taking on the 2-3 Giants. I cannot speak today. I'm still shocked that the Niners lost to the Cardinals, apparently. But this is a must-win for the Bengals, because they will, if they fall to 1-5, kiss all playoff wins, all playoff chances goodbye. Kiss everything goodbye, because that is disgustingly bad for a team who has Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. Yes, I know those two can't play defense, but oh my God. They are doing all they can, but this defense just cannot stop a damn nosebleed. And the Giants look like they're doing pretty good. They beat the Seahawks in Seattle last week without Malik Neighbors, and they get Neighbors back this week. That is not a recipe for a good outcome for the Bengals. But I'm going to go with the Bengals just because I do believe that they need to get back on track winning, because if they want any type of chance to salvage the season, it starts now. And another loss would just fully put the nail in the coffin, and I don't think they will be ever coming back from that. So give me the Bengals to win it. And now we have the Buffalo Bills versus the Jets on Monday Night Football to determine who will be in first place in the AFC East. Like I said, a lot of divisional matchups this week. Now, the Jets fired Robert Saleh the other day. I knew he was going to get fired. I knew there was probably no way he was going to save his job unless somehow they won a Super Bowl this year. But I didn't think at week 5, especially when they have a game coming up to determine who will be in first place in the division. The owner for the Jets just pulled the trigger way too soon. He is panicking because he knows what we all know, that Rodgers is not the same guy no more. He's old, he's slow, he keeps getting hurt every week, and now he's going to go up against a Buffalo Bills team who lost 2 games in a row and trying to get back on the right track. And from what I heard how they fired Saleh, that they fired him, blindsided him, escorted him out the building with security. That is the shittiest thing you could do as an organization. Like, at least respect that man. Like, I know he wasn't the best head coach and he might have been the problem there, but at least show him the proper respect that he could say goodbye to the team. The Jets are a god-awful organization. They deserve everything that happens to them. They deserve all the misery they get. Give me the Buffalo Bills to win this game, because that is a shitty-ass organization and they deserve all that's coming to them. But I am a Niner fan, so I have a special place in my heart for Rob. But anyways, guys, that is it for my Week 6 predictions. Kind of a quick video today. I need to get it done before work. I want to get some more videos out this week, so hopefully I get either a contender or pretender series going on where we'll just talk about the top teams in the NFL, or, maybe we'll rank divisions. We'll do something, but I want to start making some more content other than just power rankings and predictions. But last week, guys, got some good views on the prediction video. Those of you who are not subscribed, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And let's get this edited so you guys can watch it later today. See ya.